Leanne Richardson is filling her time during this dry January with painting.
I find painting or sculpting or anything creative that you create something with your hands helps a lot with getting out of your own head and focusing on something in front of you.
Richardson is 6 years sober and recently started a website called Sober City, where she shares tips for people who would like to give drinking a break.
I realized that Halifax has such a big drinking culture, and there isn't really a lot of resources out there for people who are newly sober. So I thought about it for a while, and I was like, I want to make something for people here, but I don't know what that looks like. And slowly over time, Sober City started to take shape in my mind until around November 2019, where I was like, I'm going to do it.
Dry January started as a public health campaign in the UK. Now it's catching on in North America. The idea is for people to take a look at their drinking habits and maybe take a break after the holidays. Tonight, I'll be enjoying a glass of water.
But Richardson says the campaign isn't for everybody. Patrick Daigle is a social worker who worked for addiction services for over a decade. He says that for people with alcohol addiction, quitting suddenly is dangerous.
Very real chance that someone can get alcohol-related seizures, which is one of the few ways that someone can actually die when detoxing substances related to in this case, alcohol.
For people that can participate, Daigle sees Dry January as a good start.
It's a step in the right direction. I think that any time that it encourages someone to think about their substance use, or in this case their drinking, is great.
If you want to back off on drinking, this month or anytime, Richardson has some tips.
Number one would be to journal. That's a really good thing to do every day, and it helps in the long run. Next would be to join some kind of club or activity where you meet once a week or whatever it is to help with your mind and or body. So yoga or meditation. Next, join a meetup in your area to be around other people who share your interests, say bird watching or kickboxing or a book club. And next, I would suggest to try something creative like painting or sculpting, something where you get to be alone and creating something beautiful. And last, I would suggest to do personal challenges, like maybe read 5 books a month, or end up cleaning your whole apartment or house by doing one room at a time and completely going through it from top to bottom. Little challenges like that where it keeps your mind busy, but it's also doing something really productive in the long run as well.